So, like, what is the Hamilton Club? How did it start?
And then like you get in the Bugatti and it's like show-stopping everywhere.
How many cars are actually in the collection? Welcome back to another weekend wash. We're here with the Hamilton Collection and Tommy.
How's it going?
How's it going? You got a couple dirty supercars here.
We do. We have plenty. We drive them a lot, so that happens.
So we're gonna get to know Tommy, get to know what the Hamilton Collection is and what they're all about, and we're gonna wash some supercars at the same time. So let's do it.
Sounds good.
Jose, pick one. All of them.
All of them. Yeah, because he's not washing.
Good number.
So we're using the Gyeon collection. We're gonna show you the Gyeon products.
Sounds good.
Lovely, lovely products to work with, and we're gonna leave them here with you.
Oh,
So
great.
you can have fun with them yourself.
Oh, great.
So let's start by rinsing off the cars and then going through some of this stuff.
Sounds good.
All right, Tommy, we're gonna start with the wheels here. We got a wheel bucket. We're just using regular car wash soap because these wheels aren't that dirty and
Sure.
we don't want to jeopardize anything with like the ceramic rotors or anything. So check it out. We got a barrel brush. This goes in here. This is a wheel woolly, awesome little brush. And then I really like using these mitts here because then you can kind of finger all the, all the spokes and everything and kind of get in there. And then we have this work stuff brush, which is awesome to get into like calipers and get in there, get all those little things. You can get in the lug nuts and everything. You didn't know we were putting your work today.
I wasn't aware, but now I am. This is great.
So like, what is the Hamilton Club? How did it start?
So yeah, the Hamilton Collection. So Steve hired me last August to help with the cars, just do basic stuff, maintenance, make sure they're clean, help with transportation, insurance, modifications, and buying.
That's an awesome job.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a dream job for sure.
I need you to buy me some supercars.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a lot of fun. And then earlier this summer, late spring, it turned into what it is now, the Hamilton Collection. So he decided to give back more and he just wanted to be more involved and hanging out. And he loves driving the cars and, giving back to the community. And I don't know many Chiron owners that let kids sit in the cars at car shows and start them up and all that cool stuff.
So I watched the video with Steve kind of explaining, the Hamilton Collection and kind of what it stands for. And it's really unique. And I was, blown away that it's not just a snobby supercar owner that's just out here just trying to show off. It's actually, there's a reason for all this. And he's got a cause behind it, which is really cool.
It is. It's super cool. And I think a part of that is his upbringing. He struggled a lot. His family did.
Yeah.
He actually started his business out of his mom's apartment.
Yeah,
so,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I think he said that they were on welfare when he was a kid and he didn't have money to go on, field trips that cost $5 and stuff like that. So it's coming from that to where he is today, I think just gives him a sense of purpose to give back and be an inspiration to kids that were in a similar situation and want to be where he is now.
Hell yeah. So maintenance, transportation, which ones of these cars have you picked out?
Recently, I pushed for the P1. That was one of my, I don't know the best way to put it. I planted the seed and it turned into him getting one, which is super fun. I don't think there were any P1s in Chicagoland that get driven regularly besides that one.
Then how did you meet Steve? How did you get to?
Through Facebook. I saw him, I live right near him, so.
Okay.
I saw his cars out and about in this area. I knew that we had some mutual friends and I meet him at car shows, so I friended him. And then he posted that he needed help with the collection. And I was like, dude, this is like right up my alley. I love supercars.
It's like a dream job.
It is. So I started part-time helping out, just little things, getting the cars washed and all of that. And then 100% full-time and it's become busy. The cars need a lot of work. It's actually crazy how much the cars need and how often stuff happens. And
how many cars are actually in the collection?
So he just got 8 cars in 9 days.
8 cars in 9 days?
Yes, so I lost track. I was keeping track of the first 4 or 5 cars and I'm like, all right, we got a Urus that'll be here in January. He ordered an Escalade for a family car. He got Koenigsegg Jesko, that'll be here in a couple years. We got an allocation for one of those. Pagani's making a new car, a successor to the Huayra. It hasn't come out yet, but he got an allocation for one of those. He has a Gemera on the way, so 2 Koenigsegg's, a Pagani. He got a McLaren 765 LT Spider, that'll be here end of the year. And then we got a 6x6, a Resvani 6x6, one of the bulletproof ones.
Where are they gonna fit? Because this is pretty full already.
Yes, yeah. So we have a car condo at Iron Gate.
Okay, killer.
It fits 8 cars right now. He's selling his current one and getting one that should fit a lot more. We bought the front of a new building they're putting in right now, so we got plenty of space.
So the next part's the funnest part, is foaming the car. I'll let you do it.
How's my form?
Perfect. All right, so now we're gonna wash the car. I have 2 buckets. I like using 2 buckets. There's a lot of different methods out there. Some guys like to just use 1 bucket and just use a ton of wash mitts. There's no right or wrong. It's just what you like doing. I like 2 buckets, and we'll just start washing from the top to bottom. What's your favorite car in the collection?
It's gotta be the P1, man.
Yeah?
That thing is nuts. It's unbelievably fast, which is hard to say. It's not as fast as the Chiron, or maybe it is and it just feels different because it's lighter, where the Chiron's so heavy that it feels like a freight train.
The Chiron's at the shop right now.
Yeah, getting wrapped.
Getting some vinyl on it.
Yeah.
We're actually getting these cars ready because doing a charity event at Chicago Auto Pros Lombard, and it's called Supercars for a Super Cause, which is actually gonna raise some money for
October, breast cancer awareness. So I think we're gonna bring the entire fleet out for the car show on Saturday.
So the P1's your favorite.
P1, yeah.
I can see why.
The Porsche's a sleeper. I love the Porsche. It's not as fast as the others, but the driving experience is so pure. It is like it's just a really good car.
Tommy asked me which one's my favorite, and I've never driven any of these cars, so it's hard to know. Like, I don't know what you don't know what you like or dislike until you get some driving time, right? Because they're all pretty.
Oh man, they're awesome. And they truly are. They're such different driving experiences, each one.
You ready to rinse, Chris? How long have you been working for
Steve?
For Steve then, yeah.
I started for him about a year ago.
Is this something new that he just,
The Hamilton collection was like a spur of the moment thing. Yeah, like this. It was in May. We just got back from New York. We were actually looking at the new Lamborghini Countach, the new one. It was offered an allocation. So we flew out there to see it before it was released. We had a spec one and meet at the Lamborghini lounge and sit down with their people. And that was really cool. And it was on the way home. We ended up not getting one of those. Money went towards Koenigsegg's and Paganis and other stuff. Yeah, on the way back, he's just like, I wanna take social media to the next level and just make the Hamilton collection a bigger thing. And get back.
I think it's really cool to be able to have that influence and to, Steve obviously is very successful in what he's done.
Yeah.
But now to take it to the next level and kind of give back, I kind of feel like we're doing the same thing a little bit with Chicago Auto Pros. Yeah. On a much smaller level, of course, but we've had some success in an industry that really hasn't been like a lucrative thing that you can become rich at. You kind of get into detailing because the love of cars and the love of cleaning.
Absolutely.
And now that we've seen some success in our own business, we want to give back to the detail shop owners and kind of teach them what we've done to be successful and what we brought. And it's been really cool to have that different perspective a little bit, because I've been working in this industry for almost 18 years now. Wow. And it's been hard. I mean, just living paycheck to paycheck. And we just started having success a few years ago where I could actually, afford to buy a home, and I bought a car and everything. So it's really cool. But then just to be able to give back to the guys who are passionate about this industry and kind of show them what we've done and how we've built our own business and brought it into other things too. So it's a different feeling, because it's like when I started it, I was in it for I wanted to be successful for myself, I wanted some money to be able to raise a family and do a lot of stuff. And it's cool just to have a different perspective and just to help people. It's so much more satisfying than doing something for yourself.
Oh,
doing
no, 100%.
Something for others.
No.
Yeah. So are you getting most of these cars stock?
It's different, each one. I think most of the cars in the collection he did purchase stock.
Yeah.
Like we did downpipes in the old 720 and an exhaust. That car was tuned. And then the Senna, we actually have a custom exhaust on. That car's tuned. What else? This car we built, I don't know how much stock. The RWSs have somewhere in the 500s horsepower, and now it's almost double that. Nice. With the turbos, Cannonball Garage installed for us. Porsche has an exhaust. I mean, pretty much everything has an exhaust. Now that I'm talking about it, the P1 and the Bugatti don't, but maybe someday.
All right, 1 down, 9 to go.
Try to think what else we can talk about. I feel like we've gone over it.
We can talk about TikTok.
Hi, my name is Steve, and I'm a dick.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why I've been like addicted to TikTok.
Really?
It's like an hour and a half a night, man. I'm like, I can't get off of
You
it.
can't stop. I love it.
I've been swiping so much that like TikTok will tell me it's time to take a break. Yeah, it's like, hey, you've been on here a while. Maybe you should take a break. But you guys got a lot of great stuff on there. Like, how do you guys like come up with the ideas and?
Yeah, so I'd say a lot of it up front, we were just doing like fun trends and like stuff like that. And then Steve will add like a twist, or Natalia comes up with fun content. It's a team effort, but our social media person, Natalia, is the one.
That's awesome. It's fun to do. Like, I love the creative side. I mean, that's what we try to do, is make it fun and educational at the same time, and show, you know, what we're doing. But it's fun to come up with the ideas and do different things. So is SD Wheels and Fitment Industries, are they separate companies, or is?
They're both owned under Enthusiast Enterprises. So they own, I think Enthusiast has 7 or 8 different wheel companies. It's Fitment Industries, SD Wheel, which Steve founded, Custom Offsets. They have Archon Off-Road, Artisa, Mr. Wheel Deal. There's a couple other ones too.
But it's like a conglomerate, right? Like it's all one. And it was it kind of a thing like we're all better as one? Like let's work together type of thing?
I wish Steve was here to explain it to you. I think for SD Wheel, he had all the connections to the products, and they started working with Custom Offsets. I forgot, it was a while back. And Custom Offsets had all this information about wheels and tires and fitment and all that stuff, and they conjoined the two and exploded because Steve had the access to all the product, and they had all the information, and they put it on one website.
Yeah.
And
that's awesome.
you could put in what car you have and what modifications has been done to it, and then it gives you this list of wheels that'll fit, tires that go on those wheels, and all of that. It's super cool. It's super, super convenient. They definitely fill the...
Just trying to get wheels for the Miata project, man. It's just like, figuring out the calculations and and still like I've spent some time trying to learn fitment and the sizes and the different offsets and everything. It's like, it's still confusing.
Oh no, even to me, I know. Steve it's crazy. He'll look at a wheel and be like, oh yeah, that's this and this. I'm like, dude, how the hell? He's like, I have no idea. Wheels aren't my thing. I'm a supercar guy.
Yeah.
But it's amazing. He's very knowledgeable. Him and his team are nuts.
This is nice if you ever run into a lot of bugs or anything.
Sure.
We were just down in Florida with the love bugs, and it was like raining bugs.
Oh,
crazy.
God, yeah, after the front of the cars were nasty.
Makes it easy. All right, you want to foam her down? I'll foam her down. So any cool plans for the collection and what you guys are doing? I mean, because you're still early, right? You just got it started.
I know.
This is the exciting part. It's like the honeymoon phase.
It is. Yeah, Steve started collecting like only 4 years ago, and he's already like 30 cars. So I don't know. We always have stuff going on. Fun plans. I'm trying to think. Got a couple rallies with friends that we're doing this fall. We're super excited. We're going to up to Michigan.
What do you guys do in the winter?
Drive them.
Yeah?
This is our first winter, like with the Hamilton collection being what it is. So,
okay.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Get some crazy snow tires and lift a couple of these
That's what I'm
things.
saying. I know. Snow tires and the Chiron.
Hell yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Now, I think the Resvani, like I said, we had a Urus come in, so we'll do some fun content with the Urus.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, the 6x6 is gonna be really cool.
When is that coming in?
That'll be here in about a month.
I suppose when you're driving these cars, you get a lot of cool looks. Everybody's
And the
waving.
hypercars, it's cool. Like the bright, like supercars,
Yeah.
you get a lot of attention. And then like you get in the Bugatti and it's like show stopping everywhere. Like people, traffic stopping, like I'm not kidding, it's crazy. It's like a celebrity level that people don't know the Senna and the P1 as much. I mean, it's a cool McLaren. Like car people know, but your average show, when you're in a Bugatti, like everyone's like, holy shit, that's crazy.
You get nervous at all when you're driving them a little bit? Like,
So for the night we took delivery of the Chiron, I'm the one who backed it off the semi-truck. So it was in the front spot, second story. It's raining in March, and it was like 8 or 9, so it was dark out. And I was backing it out, and I had an inch on each side of the car. That I was nervous. Since then, I'm like, after that, I'm backing it off this second story of the semi-truck, and there's no like catch or anything. It's just a ledge that goes down. I'm like, all right, My first time driving a Bugatti, I'm like, all right, we'll figure it out.
You were puckering a little bit. Now you're all right.
You mind to move the Porsche out?
Yeah, let's move it out.
Cool.
Hey, there he is.
Very nice. We have a reputation for showing up to car shows dirty. I don't know if that's what my Bugatti's been filthy at these shows, so much appreciated.
Yeah, we're gonna help you out.
You guys are all right.
I didn't think I was gonna like this mitt, but I actually really like it. It's like you can put your fingers in there and it just kind of sticks. And you really have a lot of control. This is the work stuff, like wheel mitt. It's like a dedicated wheel mitt. You like this mitt?
Oh, I love it.
It's really nice.
It is.
So who gets to do all the license plates? Is that a group effort?
Yeah, pretty much. El Gapo was me. Rim God, someone commented on like a Facebook post and thought that was funny, and Steve loved it. We're doing P1 for the P1. The Bug we haven't picked out a plate for yet. It's a Florida plate, so that'll be next month. He's getting special like Disney plates for that one. They're a big Disney family. They love Disney World. Cop Lover was Steve.
Oh, you have one that says Cop Lover?
The Porsche is Cop Lover. It's the loudest car, the bright green, loud as hell. It's super obnoxious.
So, do you feel like you're ready to, wash the rest of the cars yourself?
I can do the entire collection by myself
All right, we'll leave you everything.
in an hour.
Here you go.
Yeah. I know, now I'm a pro. You guys taught me. I'm good. I have no excuse. You guys did a great job. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Way back.
Love you.